Good morning, traders. Jabalin Sabandi here. It is the 12th of July 2021. It's pre-market. The market is about to open in just a minute. So I'm going to be buying a couple of stocks for myself, being African Rainbow, BHP, Nedbank, Absa, and Standard Bank and Truworths as the market opens. Just waiting for the market to open. And as I was talking, the market has opened. So starting off with BHP, I would be buying myself half a share on BHP with a stop loss there at the current stop at 416, 68. Buying myself half a share there. Let's see if we can get a fill. If not, I'm happy. I'm just as happy with one share. See, so we got filled at we got filled with half the share. So next is Nedbank. Also adding on Nedbank. Gap slightly lower, giving us a much better price to be entering on. So I'll be adding to the position. First stop loss is at 164.34, and I'm adding 4.6 shares on Nedbank. Looking fairly decent. Yep. And it was 30.34, not 30.34. Yeah, that's good. Place the order. Wait a second, that doesn't look right. Let me go and quickly fix that. It means I made a mistake when jotting my notes down. Let's see. Nedbank. 160. It's supposed to be 160. Let me quickly modify that. 160.34. Yeah, that looks better. As I'm here, let's quickly fix this one as well to go to 3.34. Let's fix this one as well to go to 0.34, because I want all my stops to be at the same level so that they get triggered all at the same time. So I don't have one trade being taken out while the other is still alive. So I think that was about. Cool. This is amongst the reason why it's very important to be present when placing positions, or present when looking at the markets, because such mistakes can easily occur. So if you're not present, it's going to be quite difficult for you to pick them up. So moving right along to Absa. Also kept slightly lower. The banks looks like they're starting the day on the low. So I'm just buying one share on Absa with a stop loss where it currently is at 129.58. Yes, 129.58. Just adding slightly to the position, not by very much. Cool. But as you can see, even though the buy is slightly lower than the previous buy, the trigger that triggered me in, was slightly higher, and I can't control slippage. So this is positive slippage, so it would happen from time to time, but typically this entry would be higher than the previous one. So yeah, just making that one clear there. Standard Bank. Banks, gap lower in the morning. I will see if they will close the gap as the day goes. Where's my order window? There you go. So Standard Bank, I want to get myself 6.3 shares with a stop loss. And I want to buy. I can increase my position because I got a favorable price. Okay, let's maybe say 7. Let's see. Maybe 7.5. Yeah, that's about just under 1%. As you can see, 66 Rand would have been that 1% risk. So yeah, if you get a share slightly cheaper, why not add a little bit more? Place the order, and we're in the position. So moving right along to Truworths. Looking fairly decent. Opening up, looks like it's coming to test that 59 Rand level there. It's always kind of nice to get like a positive slippage on the share. With a stop loss of, I don't want pips, but I want actual price with a stop loss there at 54 Rand and 2 cents. Cool. That was good. Now African Rainbow also gapping lower. So the trigger there was that one, that trigger there. But I'm wondering if perhaps isn't it just better to wait for a breakthrough that 250, 267. 267.97 level, close above that high close there, because this is obvious resistance level just above where we enter. So I'll park this entry for now, and once we get it close through 267, I'll then jump into the trade. Probably maybe tomorrow, maybe sometime this week. But yeah, I'll park it for now, and I'm just happy with what we got at the moment. So let me now update the journal quickly. Let's sort this by opening time, and let's do that. I want to do that, and I want to do. I want you to be together. There you go. So we got filled Truworths. Look for Truworths quickly. So I got filled at I got filled at 59 Rand 90, and I got myself 4.1 shares, and my new average entry is now 58. Let me just scroll this up a little bit. My new average entry is now 58.63, and my new total, we have now 14.10 shares with a stop loss there. Now my risk on the trade moves back to just under 1%. I'm happy with that. Standard Bank, I don't hold Standard Bank at the moment. Let's move to Standard Bank. Yeah, that's the only entry. So at JSE SBK is the code for Standard Bank. Yep. And today it's the 12th of July. And I got filled at 130.71, and with 7.5 shares, with a stop loss of let's quickly grab a stop loss, with a stop loss of 122.60. And so now let's just quickly have a quick gander of the risk. It's just just under 1%. That's pretty dope. Now looking at what is the next trade that we took, was Absa. So already had an Absa, so let's look for ABG. There it is. So we got filled at 136.35 cents. I bought one share. So the new average price is 136.95. And the new total is of course 9, and a stop loss of 158, and our risk is of course a little under 1%. Happy with that as well. Nedbank. So with Nedbank, there's Nedbank. Undo that. There's Nedbank. I got filled at 172.64. With 4.6 shares. So now my new average entry is 156.86, and my new total is now 21.3, and of course the stop loss is 160. Just quickly update that, 160.34 cents. Let's see the position. Now we find ourselves in a risk-free trade, as the now the stock or the trade is in profit by 1%. So if I get stopped, I'll make myself 1% profit there. Next is BHP. So let's have a quick gander at BHP. There it is there. I got filled at 446.95, and it was half a share, with a stop loss at 416.86. That's not let's do that. 0.5. Looks like that formula did not. Cool. So now my new average entry is 435.57, and I now hold 3.6 shares, with a stop loss of that. So little, just 1% profit. I mean, rather 1% risk on that trade, and that was the last of it. So having a quick gander, still looking pretty strong, with a net profit if all my stops are hit at 57%. Looking fairly good. So now what I'm going to do is now it's time to just scan through. Okay, just do that. And let's bring it back there. So it's just getting through all the open position, just to see how they look like when at the open. No decisions to be made. Just having a look see. Just maximize. That's what I want. What's happening? This thing doesn't want to get dragged out. So in any case, starting with Absa, we're still in good shape, looking fairly, we're good in Absa. And Platts, not so good. Looks like we're getting, looks like I'm gonna get taken out today. Aspen, still waiting for the close through that 170.84 did, get a temptation to enter because we close above the candle, but there's an obvious higher close there. So if you can get through that 170 level, I'll be adding to the position with a stop loss there at 159, looking rather strong. Let me just see if we're still recording. We're good. Astral Foods holding quite well, holding the doji well. Let's see if it's going to come to test that 50 period, that 50-day exponential moving average, sometime this week. BHP, still looking fine. Looks like it wants to come back to test that that support there. Bitcop, muddling along, staying up on the right side of that resistance level. I'm liking that. Bidvest, staying on the right side of the 50 period exponential moving average, looking fairly. Computer is acting rather strange today. It is acting quite strange. Anyway, Richmond also, looks like that support is actually holding. Let's see if we can get through 177 this week. If we do, I'll add to the position. Looking fairly strong. Discare, rather clicks. Clicks moving nowhere slowly. Let's look at Discam. Coming back into the range, gap sharply this morning. Let's see how the day goes. Still muddling along, going nowhere slowly. I'm still waiting for that close through 172. Exaro still looking quite good. I did pull my stop, reducing that risk to, if you guys remember, I had about 4% risk on Exaro. Now it has reduced to 2.5. I'm getting more and more comfortable, and next I'll put my stop just below that low there of that gap through. So if you can get through the 182 level without taking that 177 out, I'll pull my stop to that 177 to 196 level. First rand, still muddling along. Nothing there. Fushini looks like it's didn't have that symmetrical breakout there. Looks like it's still testing that support. If you can get through 163, I'll be adding to the position. Exaro holding that 50, staying on the right side of that 50-day exponential moving average, looking quite well. Stop is looking fairly decent there, so I'll just remove that. Don't need it anymore. So if you can get through that 64 and some change level, I'll be adding to the position. Growth points, looks like it's struggling with there's still a seller there at 1740, 1774, 1775. Looks like there's still some sellers there, but if you can get through that level, I'll be adding to my position with a stop loss there at 14 at the 1470 level. Implats, on the wrong side of that 50-day exponential moving average, but it hasn't taken my pre-stop. So if we can, if it turns around and we can get it close through that 251, that's where I'll be pulling my stop to, while and adding the adding to my position. Investec looks like it's holding that 50-day exponential moving average. It did hold quite nicely on Friday. Let's see what today has in store for us. Kumba, yeah, looks like there's some selling there at 687. So if you can get through that level, I'll be adding to my position, trailing my stop to just below the doji there. Of course, 2 times 8 that conditions apply. T's and C's apply. Life Healthcare looks like moving nowhere slowly. But if we can get through that 23 rand, 44 rand, 23 rand 44 cents level, if that seller that's there, stepped away, I'll add to the position. Mondi is still muddling along, chasing. Let's see if we can get it close through that 395 today. If we do, I'll be adding to the position with a stop loss there 375.90. MTN, still muddling along, still waiting for that 106.15 break. In which case I'll be adding to the position with a stop loss there at $100. And again there at 108, I'll add again to the position and see where the market, it gives me a nice level to place my stop. Nedbank, muddling along quite nicely. So if you can get through 177, I'll add again to the position now with a stop loss of 165. So I'll raise my stop for by about 5 rand. Nedbank looking quite decent. Northern Plat. Platinum miners not starting the week. Looks like that break above that 50-day exponential moving average in that 233. It's seemingly was a false break. Let's see if that 200 period exponential moving average then holds. Pepco looking quite good. Looks like there's still quite a fair bit of selling there at 20 and 91. So if those sellers step away, I'll add to the position with a stop loss just below those lows there, around 1950. Pepco, Real Bafokeng. Looks like it's coming back to test that 50-day exponential moving average. If we can get it close back above, so I missed that close there. And looks like it was a good miss there. I just didn't take note of it. So if you can get it close back above that 108 level, I'll add it to the position and put my stop just below that 50-day exponential moving average, just below that around that $100 and some change level. If we can get through 108.70 again. Looking at ShopRite, looks like someone is selling that 162. Let's see if that 50-day exponential moving average holds. If it does, with a close up back above that 162.60 level, I'll be adding to my position with a stop loss just below the just below that 50-day exponential moving average there. Standard Bank, we just took this trade this morning, so that's okay. Telkom, just still battling with that 50-day exponential moving average. If we can get it close through 46.40, that would be good for me to add to the position with a stop loss there 42 rand 80. And again, if we get it close through if we can get it close through that 48 rand 76 rand level, I'll add again to the position. Transaction capital, it looks like that 50-day came bitterly close from stopping me out on Friday. It was really close. Let's see how it performs during the rest of the week. Perhaps the sellers at 38.40 will step away. If not, we'll just hold until the stop is hit or until the seller steps aside. It's, I think it's my second largest position, as transaction capital, second to Disturb. Not trade that we entered this morning. Truworths looking fairly good. Looks like the buyers are starting to take control of the stock, but we'll see as the day proceeds. Woolies coming back into the range. Looks like it wants to retest that 50 period exponential moving average. Let's see if it holds. If it does, it close back above 55.75. I'll be adding to the position with the stop loss just below that 51 rand or just around 52 rand. There, I'll be adding to my position on Woolies. So that's all my positions at the moment. Do let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think of the charts that I looked at? What are you looking at? What are you buying today? What did you buy at the open today? What are the trades that you're eyeing to trade during the trading day? Do get down in the comment section down below. Otherwise, if you have questions, feel free to pop me an email in villagetrader@villagetrader.co.za. And of course, if you're new, do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification button so that you don't miss any of these videos. And of course, to show some support, to click that like button, to help us with algorithms there. Otherwise, guys, stay safe. It's quite hectic out there, especially if you're in South Africa. Stay safe. The protests are, slightly getting out of hand. Not slightly, massively getting out of hand. Stay safe there in the roads. Drive safely. If you can avoid being on the road, do avoid. Otherwise, stay safe. We'll chat again. I'll do the market scan video later this evening. When the market close, we'll chat again then. Otherwise, stay safe. Enjoy the rest of the day. Cheers. We'll see you later.